How y'all doing? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're going to take a little look here tonight and see if the person that you're thinking about will reach out in April 2025. So this is going to be one mini reading for each air sign, one for Gemini, one for Libra, one for Aquarius. For those of you who are in need of a personal reading, the information is right down there in the description of the video. And remember, y'all, tomorrow, March 23rd, we're doing our next round of live $25 readings. We do that every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific time right here on this channel. You can pre-order anytime throughout the week on my website. They're read in the order of which they come in, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday. And right now, this week, the list of pre-orders is pretty small. So if you do pre-order, you'll be pretty close to the front of the list. But most people like to wait until we're live. And that's fine. That's totally cool. But yeah, on those weeks where the list of pre-orders is pretty big, if you wait until the day of, you're going to be waiting a while. But if you don't want to sit through the whole live stream waiting on your reading, just wait until the playback is posted. Look in the comments, and they're all time-stamped. Okay, so, all right, let's jump into this. Gemini, does this person want to talk to you? How do they feel about communicating with you? Do they have anything that they want to say? If so, what? If not, why not? Ooh, 10 of Wands. So it is weighing on them pretty heavily. It is weighing on them pretty heavily. It kind of looks to me like they want to talk to you. Looks to me kind of like they have something they want to get off their chest. Let's see. Ooh, they may be waiting for you to let your guard down. Yeah. I think this person wants to clear the air with you. It looks like they want closure. Yeah. Yeah, they want closure. But this is what always drives me nuts about this message right here. Every time it comes through. How are they going to know when you've let your guard down? How do they know that you have your guard up? That's what never makes sense to me, you know? So I think they're a little bit afraid. Afraid you're still mad at them. I don't know. They're waiting to hear from you, honestly. But see, with the Three of Wands, every time the Three of Wands comes out, I always got to ask you the same question. Have you all done this before? Because with Three of Wands energy, it's not like the Hangman. It's not like the Seven of Pentacles. It's not like the Two of Wands. In the Three of Wands, this person is waiting for his ships to come in. Look here, you can see it depicted very clearly in this deck. There's a ship right there. It's right there. He sees it. He's not wondering if his ships are coming in. His ships are coming in. He can fucking see it. He knows they're coming in and he's waiting on it. So in this person's mind, they're pretty convinced. They know you're coming back in their mind. And the only thing I could think is that they would only be convinced that you're going to reach out if you've done it before. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. But the more time goes on that you don't reach out, I think that kind of starts to freak them out a little bit. Kind of freaks them out a little bit. They're holding back, though. They're really holding back. Could be a Leo for some of you. Yeah. But with the Death card here in the heart of the spread, if anything, they want closure and they want to clear the air with you. Well, let's see if they'll change their mind and take it upon themselves to reach out. Is this person going to reach out to Gemini in April? Empress. The Empress isn't a very action-packed card. Four of Wands. Nah, they're waiting on the right opportunity. And again, what do most people consider to be a good opportunity? a weak point, right? Waiting for a weak point. Waiting to see something bad happen to you. You get cheated on. You get broke up with. Dog gets hit by a car. Granny's in the hospital. You lose your job. You get evicted. Something. Some kind of weak, vulnerable point, you know? The good news is, I guess they're not seeing anything bad happen to you because it kind of looks like they're just throwing in the white towel, honestly. Ace and Page of Swords, both reversed. It don't look like it. It don't look like it. They're just jumping into a new relationship and trying to forget about it. Okay. Well, let's get the advice. Would it be a good idea for Gemini to reach out anyways? What would happen? Should Gemini reach out anyways? Three of Pentacles reversed. Moon card. Okay. Well, yeah. I think that, closure is going to happen here somehow, some way. Now, this is where I got to be real careful what I say. You got to be real careful with what I say because you got to time this out right. You don't want to do this a minute too soon. If you do this a minute too soon, you could step into a fucking trap. But closure needs to happen, okay? Now, when I say closure needs to happen, am I telling you that you need to completely walk away from this altogether? Not necessarily. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter if you want to move forward and find somebody else or reconcile with this person. You still have to close it out. You still have to close out the old cycle. If you don't close out the old cycle and clear out the old energy, the cycle will repeat itself. That's not Rich Lopp's little theory. Okay? I'm talking energy, frequency, and vibration. This is an immutable universal law. The primary law is the law of vibration. The secondary law is the law of attraction. This is why 98% of the time when you see two people come back together, the same cycle repeats itself in less than a month. Because the energy that was created the day the two of you parted ways, both of you are still holding that same energy. We were all taught in elementary school that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It only changes form. Well, when it comes to your energy, the energy that you're carrying, the energy that you're holding, the only way that's going to change form is if you make it change form. This is why the phrase that pisses me off more than anything is time heals all wounds. No, the fuck it doesn't. Time does not heal wounds. If time healed all wounds, there would be no such thing as childhood trauma. Time doesn't heal shit. Now, time is a very important tool. Oh, it's a very important tool. You have to know how to use that tool properly. But just waiting for a long time until it stops hurting, that doesn't mean that you've healed. If I strap 100 pounds to your back and leave it there, eventually you're going to forget that it's there. But it's fucking there, you know? So, closure's going to happen at some point. Yeah. You're going to have to close this out at some point. So, feel it out. Feel it out. And at some point, when the time is right, I would shoot this person a closure message. Okay? Now, I think that's mainly for those of you dealing with something that ended a while back. If you're dealing with something that ended recently, you better be careful. Better be careful. Because shooting that closure message too soon can do more harm than good. Because now you're just putting another energetic hook in them and you could get reeled back in and it could pull your vibration down lower. It could have the reverse effect if you do it too soon. You know? All right. Libra. Let's see if this person wants to talk to you. Does this person want to talk to Libra? Do they have anything that they want to say? If so, what? If not, why not? Does this person want to talk to Libra? 10 of Pentacles reversed. Well, they're contemplating it. They're contemplating. I do think they have, well, I think they are probably still actively trying to get your attention. So honestly, yeah, I do think they want to talk to you. But here's what kind of concerns me a little bit. Hierophant reversed and the 5 of Pentacles. So this means this person is definitely still in the mindset that they are the victim. So no, they have not learned their lesson. I don't know who's asking that question, but anybody asking, have they learned their lesson? Have they had a change of heart? You know, do they regret what they did? Do they see the error of their ways and stuff like that? They are still in the victim mindset, you know, so I'm not here to say whether they are or they're not a victim, but it honestly doesn't matter. Let's play devil's advocate for a minute. Let's say they are. Let's say they are. Let's say you totally fucked this up. I'm sure there's a couple of you out there that did. Doesn't matter. If you bring this energy back to the connection, that ain't going to do you no fucking good. If you're still going on and on and on and on and on about how you were victimized and how you were done wrong, even if you were, that's not downplaying anything that's happened to anybody. That energy is not going to do you any good. It's not going to do the connection any good. Anyway, though, I think they want to talk to you. I think so. Looks like it to me. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Yeah, see? Page of Swords, they want to talk to you. I have Pisces, Taurus. Okay, that's all I got. Could be anybody, y'all. Those are just energies. All right, well, let's see if they're going to reach out in April. Is this person reaching out in April? Are they reaching out to Libra in April? King of Pentacles reversed. Come on, let's get some action, man. I'm not going to lie. There's usually not a whole lot of action with these particular readings. There's the damn 5 of Pentacles again. Hang on. I think I see where this is going. Queen of Cups, Devil card. Okay. Well, this one's a tough one. I'm going to say I think so. I'm going to say I think so. With the 6 of Swords reversed. And the 5 of Pentacles, I think so. I think they're going to try to throw a pity party. They're going to somehow, some way try to pick, poke, and play with your emotions. You know? Now, it's not really telling me how it's happening. 6 of Swords reverse just means somebody coming back around. So I don't know if they're showing up in your inbox or if they're going to bump into you out in public somewhere. I think that however it happens, it's planned and not random for the majority of you. Maybe for some of you, it could be a random accident. But I do feel like for the majority of you, there will be a reconnection. And I think they probably going to try to see if they can throw a little pity party. But at the end of the day, it kind of looks to me like it's going to end up resulting in closure more than anything. Thank you, Marietta, for the super chat. I hope I said your name right. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, yeah. It's probably going to end up resulting in closure. And that's kind of a good thing. Sometimes The universe will do it like that. The universe will definitely do it like that. Especially those of you dealing with something that ended a while back. See, there's this funny thing that happens when you're on a healing journey. When you're on a healing journey, you're very likely not going to realize just how much healing you've done until you revisit the past. It's kind of like the fitness journey, you know? And because that's what happened to me when I went on my fitness journey back in 2020. I was big and fat and chubby and started going to the gym. And I didn't think I was making any damn progress until a year and a half later, a memory popped up from 2 years ago on my Facebook. And I was like, God damn, I was fat. Holy shit, when did I lose all that weight? I didn't realize I was that fat. I didn't realize how much progress I had made until I revisited the past. And a lot of times when it comes to the healing journey, that can happen the same way. You part ways with somebody, and the last time you connected with them, you took a mental snapshot in your memory of who this person was. And you're holding that mental snapshot in your mind. In the meantime, you're changing your lens through which you view the world, and you don't really realize it. The lens is slowly changing, slowly morphing. You're slowly starting to see the world differently, and you don't really realize it. But you're still seeing your memory that was taken through the old lens in your mind. And then once you revisit somebody from the past, you see them through the new lens now, and what you're seeing doesn't match what you remember. And it's like, whoa, okay. And this weird thing happens. I can't really put words to it, how you just kind of let go by default. Even if you thought an hour before you reconnected with them, you thought, oh man, I miss that person so bad, you know. Then you reconnect with them and it's like, what the fuck? I was tripping over you, you know? Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Libra? I don't feel like this needs advice, but I got to pull an advice spread. Ooh, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I don't think it needs advice. Page of Swords, Page of Swords. So I think a conversation does need to be had between the two of you. I think so. But what I would say is don't get caught up in the what if factor. Don't do that. Don't question yourself. Don't doubt yourself. So if you're feeling the need to release and let go of this, you may struggle with this internal mental battle. Am I making the right decision? What if this? What if that? What if I'm thinking about this the wrong way? What if I'm making a mistake? What if the universe brought us back together because we're meant to be together? Don't let the ego brain and the monkey chatter get in the way and start second guessing what it is that you need to be doing. Because I think that here's the goddamn 5 of Pentacles again. Don't let nobody play with your feelings. Don't do that. It's always a big red flag when somebody, especially somebody that you know, goes straight for your feelings. Straight for your feelings? Straight for your feelings. They start saying things and doing things that are designed to go straight for your feelings. And then you know what happens when you don't react emotionally to something that's meant to hit you in the feels? They get pissed off. They get mad. They start getting frustrated, you know, because it's not working. They're not getting that emotional response out of you. Then the next thing you know, if you let it string on too long without putting your foot down, they're calling you names. They're trying to shame you. They're trying to guilt trip you and this and that and everything else. I wouldn't even let it get that far. I would close this out because it's time for your next contract to come in. Aries season is the beginning of a new cycle. It's time to release any of that karmic bullshit. If y'all ain't releasing shit in Pisces and Aries season, well, you're going to have some extra weights weighing you down this next cycle, 2025. And I know there's a lot of people that will. There's a whole lot, but if I can say that one thing that helps people carve out a better energetic pathway for this next cycle, that's what my job is. Because I want to see y'all succeed. I want to see y'all shed the old bullshit energy that's weighing you down and holding you back so that you can make it to the top of the mountain one day. Because I don't know if y'all noticed this, but 2025 is finally that fucking year, dude. It's finally the year. I know a lot of us have said this several times over the past 4 years, you know, and there's been a lot of false starts and false flags. You know, so we think, oh, here it is, and then it starts going, and it looks like it's about to crescendo, and we're like, all right, here it is, and then and a lot of people are just getting to the point where we're kind of jaded now, like, oh yeah, whatever, ain't nothing happening. No, it's happening now. 2025 is the fucking year. There's been more change in the first 3 months of 2025 than we've seen in the last 3 years. This is going to be a big old ass year, y'all. A big old ass goddamn year. So we got to be shedding as much of that karmic bullshit energy as possible. If you don't, well, I wish you the best. It's going to be a rough year. All right. Aquarius. Aquarius, does this person want to talk to you? Do they have anything that they want to say? How's this person feel about communicating with Aquarius? 8 of Wands. Some of y'all dealing with somebody at a distance. Okay, man, we got that Devil card. So this kind of feels like the Aquarius saga that's been kind of on and off for the past few months. So it's like they obsess over you, but they don't want to talk to you. I don't think they want to talk to you. I don't think so. They do obsess over you, though. You know? But what I think it is there's a reason why they don't want to talk to you, because they're becoming convinced that you've just completely forgotten about them, that they mean absolutely nothing to you, and they want to match that energy. If it wasn't for the fact that they're convinced that you've forgotten about them, I think they would want to talk to you. Does that make sense? They want to match that energy. They don't want to talk to you because they want you to think that they've moved on too, just like you moved on. Now, let's be real. If you're sitting here watching this video asking about this person, obviously you haven't moved on. But they think you have. They think that you have. They're very guarded towards you. Very much so. So I honestly don't think they want to talk to you. They just want to be really, 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 really nosy and snoop and spy on what you got going on. Now, why would somebody who doesn't want to talk to you want to know what you got going on in your life? Why would they want to be so nosy? Because they want to see something bad happen to you. I know that may sound like crazy. They want to see something bad happen to you. Do you know how many people out there right now dedicate lots of time and energy into sitting around hoping and wishing and waiting to see something bad happen to someone? You know how many people are doing that right now? It's sick, dude. There's a lot of very unhinged, mentally unwell people, especially on the internet. A whole lot. And these people don't know that by casting that energy, all they're doing is inviting that energy into their own life. They're not aware of that. They're not aware of that. And a lot of times they're probably too stupid to even grasp that concept. But let's see. Well, Let's see if they're going to change their mind and reach out. It don't look like it, though. It don't look very promising, but I guess anything could happen. Is this person reaching out to Aquarius? Hangman reversed. Don't look like it, man. It don't look like it. Nah, they're just trying to find somebody new. Yep, see, trying to find somebody new. And in the meantime, still stalking the shit out of you. And that just kind of makes you feel bad for the people that they're dealing with, you know. They could get with somebody who thinks that this person wants to be in a relationship with them. They don't know that they're stalking somebody else behind their back, you know. Devil card again. No, I don't think so, honestly. I don't think so. All right, let's get the advice. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. Also got Gemini here. Could be anybody, you know that. Those are just energies. What's the advice? What is the advice? Should Aquarius reach out anyway? What's the advice? Ooh, King of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Well, man, I don't have a lot of wiggle room for this. I really don't. This is straight up saying, no, it would not be a fucking good idea to contact this person. That's what this is saying. Because they'll probably try to gaslight you and play mind games with you. So it's like, what's the point, you know? This is probably where I normally tell people to write a closure message. It would depend on how long ago this was. For those of you dealing with a situation that's older than a year or two, write a closure message. If this was back in 2021, 2022, that this came to an end, because time flies by so fucking fast now. That doesn't even feel like it was that long ago. But if this was 2, 3 years ago, 4, 5 years ago, write a closure message. Write a closure message. At least for now. But if this was something that ended recently, for those of you dealing with a situation that ended in the last 6 months, this is saying stay the fuck away from this person. At least for now. At least for now. Because, yeah. But, hey, if you absolutely must talk to this person, like I always say, at the end of the day, you're better off repeating the cycle than just blindly taking advice that you don't fully understand. And that's the truth, man. That really is. If you don't fully understand why this is not a very smart idea to talk to this person, go talk to him then. Go talk to him. You need to. Because you need to see it for yourself. Because here's what happens. Here's what happens. Lots of people out there are giving advice and guidance. You know, but what they're failing to do is they're failing to get the people to understand the advice. Okay? If I can't just give you blind advice and expect you to just take it. That's not really going to help you. It's not going to fix anything for you. Because if you just blindly take my advice and you don't understand it, that means you didn't learn anything. If you didn't learn anything, that means you're going to end up going through that experience again. Because if you didn't learn nothing, how are you going to avoid it next time? See what I'm saying? That makes sense? All right, y'all. Well, I feel like those were the messages that my air sign family needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, the information for personal readings is in the description of the video. And tomorrow, well, here in 5 minutes, it's today, March 23rd at 11 a.m. Pacific time is going to be our next round of the live $25 readings. So you can pre-order anytime on my website. And actually this week, the list of pre-orders is pretty small. So if you do pre-order, you'll be relatively close to the very front of the list. Most people like to wait until we're live, to get a reading, and that's totally fine. You can do it whenever you want. But, on those weeks where the pre-order list is pretty big, if you wait till we're live, you're going to be waiting a while. And you don't have to sit and wait through the whole live to hear your reading if you don't want. If you got shit you want to do, if you're busy tomorrow, or if you just don't want to hear my big loud ass mouth for an hour, 2 hours straight waiting on your reading, just come back later when the playback is posted, look in the comments, and all the readings will be time-stamped. Okay? So all the information is in the description, y'all. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.